Okay.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right, let's do it.
It's America. We can do it.
That is awesome. Worldwide shipping is available on this cream puffer. What a great day to be alive. Once in a lifetime opportunity. Runs hard. Wow. Outstanding. So grab your cup of Joe and let's go. Houston, we have a serious problem. Morning, Sean P. Morning, buddy. So 30 hours-ish to get here? 31. 31 hours, okay. Well, it was 31:59 when we went cross country, so.
Yeah, I'm there.
That was a long time ago, 2007.
I'm there with you, buddy.
So we're in Hartford at the Sheraton at the airport because we took another pink eye in. I'm not sure if it was a pink eye or red eye, but that's debatable.
Red eye, right?
We landed at 12:30 a.m. But we're here after a 69 S-Code 390 Mustang sports roof.
Nice.
That the family's had for over 40 years. Been chasing this car for quite some time. It does need restoration. And then the next day we got something super special.
Can't wait.
But let's go take care of business on the Mustang.
Okay.
You look thrilled.
I'm excited.
We're in Salem, Connecticut. It is absolutely beautiful. It's about 10:50 in the morning. We're actually ahead of schedule, Sean.
For once.
10 minutes. Let's go meet this gentleman. I think this car's been sitting for 40 or 45 years. Good morning. Hi, Dennis Collins.
Dennis, I'm Rick Jr. Nice to meet you.
You too.
How you doing? Nice
Sean
to meet
Pettiford.
you. This is my father's Rick Sr.
Hi,
you
Senior.
doing?
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
How you guys doing?
We got Zach on the camera.
Zach, how we doing,
How's it
man?
going,
Nice
guys?
to meet you.
Good. So, quick story.
Yeah,
How long has it been sitting?
he's the one who got it.
Mid-80s.
A little bit scared to see how rusty it is, but
It's pretty rusty.
pretty rusty.
Joy.
Well, when we first walk up to the car, it's in the ground. It's not as far in the ground as the 68 Shelby GT500 that we rescued in Connecticut a year or two ago, but
Oh, no.
we don't have a forklift. Well, nobody ever found it here, that's for sure.
No.
So it's a sports roof, but it's got a Mach 1 stripe in the back. Weird.
Holy moly.
The door doesn't open.
It used to. It should.
Wow. So you got O2 for sports roof because it's not a Mach 1. It looks like somebody has done some converting on this car. It's sold new in, like I said, in New York. T-code candy apple red with black. 4-speed, wide ratio 4-speed, a 325-to-1 open carrier in the back. So this car was going really fast on the highway. So you had 9,000 sports roofs. About 4,000 of them were 390 cars, which is quite a few. Then you narrowed it down with the 4-speed and the black interior and all this stuff. There's 51 of these built. Yeah. What's odd is this car, very low option car, but somebody has added a bunch of stuff to this car. It's got the sport deck rear seat, and this was just supposed to be a sport deck rear seat and an AM radio car. Somebody's added a whole bunch of stuff to this car. So it looks to me that somebody had a Mach 1 that was probably wrecked, and they threw all this stuff on this car.
Yep.
So this is two cars. So what happens when you put two cars together? What's that called in the car business? A bitsa. Bits of this and bits of that. You got bin tag?
Yeah.
It's there. And it's correct, it matches. Hood open?
Yeah. It won't stay open, but it'll open someday.
So it's got the big block shock towers, which is nice. So it hadn't been clipped in the front. Well, sir, would it hurt your feelings if we ended up using this for parts? No. Some expensive parts. What do you think, Sean P?
I don't know where to start.
So I love seeing Sean's face and his demeanor on some of these rescues. Now this car, if we'd have brought the forklift In a low boy, yeah, we'd been out of there in probably 15 minutes. But you got to realize this is a 30-hour run. It's a long ways to bring all that equipment. This is going to be fun. The really cool thing when you told me about this car, I didn't see the interior stuff, was it was such a base car.
Yeah.
I mean, to see a car with 2 options.
Yeah.
If it didn't have the sport deck rear seat and the AM radio, it would have been a 0 option 394 speed car, which to me would be super cool. Somebody could race it.
Yeah. But
the interior in this car, we actually need for an R code.
Yep.
Which, as you know, is more valuable.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
I think what I'm paying you for this car is a lot for the condition it's in, but.
That's I hear you. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll still take it. I'm not going to back out of it if you guys are going to help us get in the trailer.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah.
With all
Whatever.
this equipment around here, doesn't look like this is going to scare you at all. No?
Moved a lot worse.
All right, we got a deal. I'm not going to try to back you up, but it is rougher than a stucco bathtub. Sean's wishing, we're like, man, do we have to buy this? I think they knew it was a lot and were anticipating me to back up on them on price. It is very rare for me to ever do that. There's got to be a major issue. Probably should have backed them up for what I paid for this car, but I didn't. I mean, they took an entire Mach 1 and put this in here. So we've got a body on a rotisserie that we've had for like 3 years that we picked up. Everything's been done on it.
Yep.
But it got moved around 2 or 3 times. There's so many missing pieces. We knew it was just going to be brutal
Yeah.
to chase it down, but here they are.
Something like this, you can just swap the parts over and
Yeah. Yep.
hopefully you can. Hopefully
You'll
they're not too
take
bad.
two big block cars and have one finished car.
Yep.
Now, Sean's trailer backing skills, I will put him up next to anyone. I had no idea he was going to wiggle back. It's literally a force back there. I don't know if you guys could tell. Man, there are very few guys could do that. Way to go, Sean P. Put the rig all the way back here in the forest.
Oh yeah.
It's not what I was planning on doing, but it'll work. Well, while Sean was getting the trailer all backed up and situated, something else caught my eye. This reminds me of the purple flare side 79 that we saw in McKinney about 3 years ago when we bought a Mustang Fastback and a Falcon race car. I wonder if that thing is still there. I'm going to call him because that was a really rare truck. That is so cool. Beautiful setting out here. Really cool stuff kind of sitting around. Great day to be alive. It's going to be hard getting in the trailer though. I think the wheels are going to be gone, Sean. I don't know this.
Come on, positive thinking.
But look, the wheel's all the way in the ground.
Here. Just find me the stem.
There's the mouse dudes in the ground. So both fronts are holding air after 40 years. Incredible. The power of positive thinking. So we don't have to worry about damage to the front balance. It's already off the car, but it does have 2 date-coded marker lights in it, which, believe it or not, looks like they would probably clean out. Historically, we've had really good luck airing up wheels and tires. We aired up 2, they went back down, got 3 up, they all went back down, and then we struggled, so we decided, well, we're just gonna go ahead and jack it up and put the wheels and tires on it that we brought with us. Well, guess what? The wheels have all got locking lug nuts on them. I dug through the car, couldn't find the socket to get them off. We've basically not done anything in an hour. We've tried. This is going slow. So after an hour of push, pulling, and dragging, and the tires going back flat again, and all the brakes being locked up, I saw a skid steer on the way in and I asked if we could use that. Ricky went and got it, and we started getting things moving in the right direction, but not for long. All right, this NASCAR Sean P. This car had an old set of old school Lakewood traction bars, and they were literally digging in the ground. And for those of you that know what they look like, we were really plowing the earth. We had no choice but to pick the back of the car up. Well, we tried with the skid steer and the winch. We made a little bit of progress, not a lot. We decided we needed to try another piece of equipment, so he went and got an excavator. You hot?
Yes, I'm
Me
sweating.
too.
Soaking wet.
So we're 2 hours into this, and we have made no progress. It's 92 degrees. I didn't even know it got that hot in Connecticut. We realized the left front wheel didn't have a locking lug nut on it, so we're just gonna take it off. Our battery powered impact wouldn't take them off. They were just seized on there. So we're spraying with stuff to try to get them loosened up. Would not go. So we went old school, got a cheater bar and a regular socket, got them broken loose. We're whacking the thing with this big heavy pipe. Finally, we hit it hard enough where it was seized to the studs, all the studs.
All the lug nuts in.
I sure did. They were stuck inside.
Oh no.
Now we got no wheel.
Oh,
This is really a problem.
So now we have gone backwards.
It just went from bad to worse. I didn't see that coming, that's for sure.
Wow. The fact that Sean got the trailer where it is in position so close to the car is unbelievable. Now we've wiggled the car around, so it's not in position anymore. So he's got to pull the trailer back out and back up, and we have to hold the gate under the car. Any of you who've ever backed a trailer, you know that this is an incredibly difficult task, but he nailed it. Unbelievable. Now let's find out where we're gonna go eat. One last question, at least just for now. What is y'all's favorite local place to eat in town?
Right down the road.
Okay?
Two Brothers Pizza.
Two Brothers Pizza.
Two Brothers Pizza. Two brothers have owned it. Family owned. Nicest guys in town.
Right, they got cold iced tea?
They got anything.
Anything. Y'all gonna go?
If you guys are going.
Outstanding. We're heading to Two Brothers Pizza. Love these bikes. So the electric e-bikes, I chose the X-Peak model because I like to ride it on and off-road. The other thing is if you want to go out and get a workout, you actually can shift and pedal. If you just want to go out and have fun, you can use the throttle. When the bike arrives in the box, it's super simple to assemble. It's basically 95% complete already. It's so easy, even Zach can do it. These bikes are customizable with over 75 accessories on the website. So build it the way you want it. This is the way I wanted this one. These things are absolutely incredible. Tons of power, 28 miles an hour. Click the link in my description or scan the QR code on screen to check out their rides. Add a bike cover to your order and get it for free with code Dennis at checkout. Most bikes go up to 28 miles per hour and have 50 plus miles of range. Electric e-bike is the top selling e-bike company in the US. They have sold over 500,000 bikes so far. Almost every bike offers long range models, and our Expedition can even go up to 170 miles on one charge. Those of you that have not watched the video on the Charity Mustang, which is also a 69 candy apple red Tico sports roof.
Dennis, this has been on my heart for like 5 years. I've had this classic 1969 Mustang sports roof, not fastback.
Correct.
Got it when I was 15. Had it for 41 years now.
Wow.
And, you know, it means a lot to me, but I think God just placed this in my heart. You know, to sell the Mustang and give all the proceeds to Scottish Rites in Dallas. It's a hospital for children. Because when I was 3 years old, they did a life-changing operation on me that improved my function, my overall appearance, and just, you know, improved my quality of life to this day. You know, to this day, I'm lifting, I'm doing combat sports, the whole 9 yards, and that wouldn't have been possible without Scottish Rites in Dallas. My dad was stationed at Carswell in Fort Worth, which is now decommissioned. And as the story goes, from my parents, the Air Force wanted to put me in a body cast at 3 and put weights on my shoulder to weigh me down. And so Scottish Rites, we weren't even allowed to bring a toothbrush. Just went in, they did the operation. Springles deformity, I have Keppel-Fell syndrome, where I have a fused neck at 2.5 different levels. Had a scapula that was raised and kind of twisted. My left arm didn't work properly, and my arms weren't the same length. They fixed all that when
That's
I was
amazing.
3. And I wanted to give Scottish Rites a shout out and show them how grateful I am. And, you know, sometimes just saying thank you isn't enough.
I agree.
So, you know, I just called you, or I texted your website and sent some pictures in my story and what I wanted to do. It wasn't 15 minutes. This gentleman's on the phone calling me back, and I answer the phone. Hello, Brian? Yep, Dennis Collins. I love it. Let's do it. So I really want to shout out to Scottish Rites in Dallas.
Well, we will shout them out to everybody in the world,
Heck yeah.
and they helped my niece early on too with her legs.
Oh, nice.
So, you know, they near and dear to our family as well, and there are a lot of families in Dallas. The proceeds are going to Scottish Rites Children's Hospital of Dallas, Texas.
It's been sitting for about a year. It just needs a battery, probably the gas taken out. I was on a wait list for a local garage to do all that, but then, you know, I called you and here we are.
We know that's a huge surprise because to me, looking at the pictures, I thought this car would probably been sitting for 10 or 15 years, which is generally what we get, right, Alex?
Oh, yeah.
And so if this thing's only been sitting for a year, it might be a lot easier than we think. Let's see. So right off the bat, candy apple red, right?
Yes, sir.
T code.
In-dash air conditioning, power steering, manual brakes, 302, 2-barrel.
So it is a 2A, so it's, you know, obviously it's a standard sports roof. Color code T, candy apple red, 2D, dark red vinyl interior. DSO 62.
Houston.
That's right. That's kind of neat. So this was a Texas car. These are fun, right, Alex, when they're completely disassembled?
Yeah.
You've mastered those. There's a lot to that, taking that sport deck apart, putting it back together. All right, Brian, we're here. You sure you want to do this?
I'm positive.
Okay, all
Because, you
right.
know, sometimes thank you is just not enough.
I
want
agree.
to show my gratitude.
I agree.
I want to get lots of money and lots of publicity for Scottish Rites,
We're going to try.
for the difference they make with children's lives, including me some 50 years ago.
Well, we'll put it out there everywhere we can on media. And to me, the best way to do this, as we discussed on the phone for a few minutes, it needs to be sold at no reserve. One shot at it, whatever that number is. It goes
Let's do
Scottish
it.
Rite.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
All right, very good. Let's push it out and see how we can get it on the trailer. Pretty incredible this man donated his car for that, and it's a great cause. He all bid heavy, bid strong. And we'll show you a little bit about that, but there'll be a link here to the original rescue of that car as well. So, 269 candy apple red T code sports roofs in one video. Straight on the trailer. Better run, Zach. Are you gonna run or are you just gonna?
Oh, I'm running.
Okay, here we go. Well, somebody's coming. Far enough, Alex? Just perfect, huh? Now all I gotta do is Dukes of Hazzard out of here. I think I can go the other way. Super smooth. So far, so good. Love it. Car's much nicer than anticipated. I thought we were gonna bit off a major project. It doesn't look like it. It's a great car.
How's the meatball? Is it just all together?
just got it everywhere.
We got it.
Just for the
Okay, I have
table.
garlic bread coming too. I'll be right back.
All right.
Awesome.
Seafood platter, loaded tater skins, and meatballs. I know we're at a pizza place, but the fried seafood platter was great. The clams were awesome. They have a sausage platter, 4 different types. I don't know which one this is, but, or maybe it's just 4 pieces of sausage.
I think it's 4 pieces of sausage.
Okay, I'll go with that.
There you go.
Great. Clams are great too. So this is the pizza they have listed as number 1.
Yep.
That looks hot.
That's hot. 2 brothers and 2 brothers.
Let me try some of the margarita too.
2 brothers is great as you would expect it, but I really want to see what the cheeseburger is all about. This actually has ketchup, mayonnaise, and mustard on it. And pickles. Holy moly. When it comes up to your nose, it smells like a burger. That's a great smell. I'm in. It smells like a hamburger, Tastes like a hamburger, but it looks like a pizza. You never lied. That is crazy good.
Ranch.
I don't know how they did that. Thank you guys. What a great day.
Yeah.
Two Brothers Pizza.
Sorry to make you guys work.
It was actually work.
That was difficult.
Yeah.
To say the least.
All the gluten-free pizza was great, especially the hamburger. All right, where are we going now?
Either you're picking up that motor or the hotel.
I don't know.
As always, please
Like, tag, share, and follow. And most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next week.
All right, this is my beer. Friends of mine here in Norwich, Connecticut make it. It's called Greek Freak. Check
Greek
Style
Freak.
Pilsner. And on the bottom it
Outstanding.
says, "This is America."
I'll try that.
There's 3 of them in here. There's some stickers too.
Love that too.
Yeah, you know, something fun.
All right.
It's America, we can do it.
So this place is old school cool. It's got stickers everywhere. So I'm going to try to get permission from the owner himself to not put it on the inside door, to put it right there.
I think we should put it here front and center.
So in case it gets really busy, we're going to put 3 of them on here. If you guys are within 100 miles of Salem, you've got to make this trip to Two Brothers Pizza. The food's that good. All kinds of beer here, and they even have garage beer. It's actually one of the #1 selling beers here. It's kind of neat. Shameless branding. Boom.
Dennis!
Thank you for watching. I appreciate that.
Good stuff, man. Wow.
It's the best pizza, right?
Oh, yeah, great.
Absolutely. Thank you for watching, sir.
All right, Dennis.
Yep. Alrighty then.